Oh, what's going on, my people? I'm back again with another amazing strategy for you guys. So this strategy is a very, very powerful, and it's a 98 winning rate. So I guarantee you guys, if you actually follow all the instruction that I'm going to explain you in this video, you're going to be a beast after watching this video. You're going to go there and hit the market like nobody's business. So right now, this strategy here, actually, it's working on a 15 minute time frame, up to 4-hour time frame. So it's actually depend on you where you want to use it. So like I said, from 15-minute time frame up to 4-hour time frame, you can still use this strategy, right? So, and the instruments, you might ask yourself, like, what is the best pair to actually trade using this strategy, right? So you can trade all the instruments. I repeat, all the instrument. It don't matter if you are trading Bitcoin, you're trading USD JPY, you are trading indices, you're trading anything. You understand? That's the beauty, and that's the good thing of this strategy. You can actually trade you can trade anything using this strategy, and it's a very powerful, as you can see, guys, as you can see. So now let's go ahead. I'm about to show you how to put this strategy on your MetaTrader 4 or on your MetaTrader 5. And then I'm going to explain to you guys how you are actually going to start making money in the Forex market using this strategy, right? It's a very, very simple strategy, easy to understand. And I'm going to break it down for you so that you can understand everything. I'm not going to leave anything behind. So now, without further ado, let's go straight. Let me just remove all the indicator first, and then we're going to start step by step to add this indicators on our chart, right? So you can actually put this strategy on your computer, on your phone, on your anywhere, guys, anywhere. So now let's start by removing all these SS first, and to do that, I don't know if it's necessary for me to show you, but let me just show you guys. Let me just show you how to remove. So I'm actually going to press at the FFF sign there. That's where I'm going to press, and then I'm going to delete. I'm going to press the delete icon on top there, and then I'm actually going to check all of this. Alright, all these indicators, I'm just going to press the boom and delete. So once I delete, as you can see, we have a naked chart, right? We have a very naked chart. So now what we need to do, the next step is to actually add this moving average, like I said. Now let me tell you what we're going to use. We're going to use moving averages, and we're also going to use Binger bands. You know, that's the indicators that we're going to use in this strategy. But you need to have all the settings of this moving average, right? So now let's start with the moving average, the first moving average. So we're actually going to press at the F sign if you're using Android, and you know how it goes. So, and then just press at the F plus to add a moving average, and then you're going to scroll. There's plenty of indicators here, you can actually see them, but we're actually looking for moving average, and then press moving average. This is moving average here, so press that moving average. Once you press moving average, so by default, guys, you might find a lot of things different here, but what I want you to do is at the period here, make sure a period is 100 and a shift is going to remain 0, right? And the method is exponential, you know, and I code here, let me show you here at the apply. It's going to be closed, right? It's going to be closed, so, oh no, apply is going to be high, right? So yeah, it's going to be high. So, and then you're going to scroll down, it's going to be high, and then you're going to scroll down and find the color, right? So make sure you change the color, you give it any color that you want, you know, yeah, so you can give it any color that you want. But for now, I'm going to leave yellow. So once you're done, press done. So if you go back here, you can actually see we have our first moving average on the chart. So now let's go back and add another one. Right, so press that FF sign, and then F plus, and then you're going to choose moving average, and then this around, you won't change anything. Period is going to remain 100, you know, shift is going to remain 0, and the method is going to remain exponential. But the only thing that you're going to change is apply. So apply is going to be low, right? So the first one was high, this one is going to be low. Now scroll down, and it changed the color as well. So the color here, make sure the color is very, very different from another one. So once you're done, press done, right? So once you're done and go back here, you can see that we have our two beautiful moving average on each CH, right? So now let's move to the final part, the final indicators, which is very, very amazing, and it's going to be a bowling band. You know how it goes. Now, let's add bowling a band. It's the same step. You know, press on your screen, and then you're going to press at the F sign, and press at the F plus sign, press. Then scroll down where you're going to find bowling a bands. You know, it's a second one. This is a bowling a bands here, so press bowling a bands. And you know, by default guys, you're going to find a lot of things, but make sure that you do. This period is going to be 10. You know, period is going to be 10. Deviation, very important, is going to be 2.3, and then shift is going to be 0. Shift is going to be 0, and then you're done. So as you can see, guys, now we're done. Period. Make sure it's 10 deviation, 2.300, shift 0. Right, and then scroll down, and that's all, and apply. Make sure it's closed. Right, apply, make sure it's closed. And pixel can put any pixel, but I'm just going to leave it 3 pixel. So when you're done, simply we're done. Alright, boom. So now if you go back here, you can see that we have our strategy set up, and it's done, and we have it now on the chart. Right. So now let's move to the final part. When are you going to open a buy position? When are you going to open a sell position? And where are you going to expect the take profit? And also, where are you going to put your stop loss? Right? Very important. I always say, like, if you are trading Forex and if you're interested into Forex, the number one thing that you need to put in your mind is always put stop loss. Whenever you open a trade, make sure that you put style to protect your account. If you don't put stop loss, trust me, things won't go well with you, so you need to put your stop loss every time. So now let's talk about, like, when do you open a sell position? When do you open a buy position? Alright, when to open a buy position, right. So it's very simple to open a buy position. First thing first, you're going to look for a market, which is uptrend, right. So that's the rule number 1. So once you find a market, which is uptrend, like this one, as you can see the market here was uptrend. I'm just going to give you an example, right, the market which is an uptrend. And then the second thing that you're going to be looking at is going to be, you're going to find the if, when the price is above this low moving average, which is the blue moving average, once the market is above that line, right? So it simply showed you that it's a bearish time to open a buy position, but you need to have more confirmation. What is the confirmation? Is if the market, right, if the market come down, right, if the price come down, the price is above the blue line, and then the market is going to come down and reach at this lower line of a bowling a band, right? So once the market reached that level, what you need to do is to wait for the next candlestick, to wait for the next candlestick, as you can see, to wait for the candlestick to actually open, right? And once the market start going up, and that's when you're actually going to open a buy position, right? It's a very simple like that. It's a very, very simple like that, like I said. Right, you're going to wait once the market, you're going to open a buy position when the market is in uptrend, and once the price is right above the low moving average, right, and then the market, once the price come and touch the lower line of bowling a band, right, you're going to wait for the second candlestick, or you wait for the market to revert to start going up, and that's when you're going to open a buy position, right? So, and your first take profit is going to be, your take profit actually is going to be when the market go up and tack the upper line of bowling a bands. It's a very simple, as that, very simple, like that, and that's your take profit, and your stop close is going to be down below here, right? It's going to be below the last, the low line of bowling a bands. Now let's talk about the selling parts. The sell parts, you're going to look for a sell, a downtrend. And how do you find a downtrend? Right, so as you can see, this one is an uptrend, right? And this one is a downtrend. So the uptrend is the market, which is going up, and the downtrend is the market, which is going down, right? So now you're going to look for a downtrend. Now let's look for an example here, and let me explain to you what I'm telling you about, right? So now to sell, right, make sure that the price, right, is below the yellow line. You know what I mean? make sure that let me find another good example to explain to you guys. It's below the yellow line. Right, let me show you if the market is below the yellow line. This is the yellow line, right? And the market is actually downtrend, right? So you're going to wait now for the market to go up and reach the upper line of Bollinger Band. So once the market reached the upper line or Bollinger Band, that means you are going to wait for the market to start going down in order for you to start selling that market. You know, as you can see what happened here, right? The market was below the yellow line, the high moving average, and now the market has reached the upper line of Bollinger Bands, right? So, and that's when you're going to open a sell position and you take profit is going to be when the market reached the low line of Bollinger Bands, and that will be your take profit, and the stop loss is going to be all the way above there. You understand? So I hope you guys understand. Thanks for watching.